I bet you didn't know addiction goes beyond substances. In this video, we will explore modern addictions beyond substances, delve into the history of addiction, examine contemporary issues like sugar and digital addictions, and discuss strategies for reclaiming your life and finding hope and healing. Addiction isn't just about substances, it's about compulsive behaviors, despite harmful consequences. At its core, addiction is a disease of the brain's reward system. Pleasurable activities release dopamine, reinforcing behaviors. In addiction, this system is hijacked, making the addictive behavior the primary dopamine source. This leads to changes in impulse control, decision-making, and stress regulation. Understanding addiction as a brain disease, not a moral failing, reduces stigma and fosters compassion. This perspective paves the way for effective treatments addressing neurobiological mechanisms. Recognizing addiction's complexity helps dismantle stereotypes and supports those seeking help. Shifting sands, addiction through the ages. Our understanding of addiction has transformed dramatically over centuries. Ancient times attributed addiction to demonic possession or lack of willpower. The 19th century saw addiction recognized as a medical condition. This led to the first treatment centers and early interventions. The 20th century introduced the disease model, viewing addiction as a chronic relapsing disease. Advances in brain imaging, genetics, and pharmacology now provide insights into addiction's neurobiological underpinnings. This knowledge leads to more targeted, effective treatments. Today, we stand at the forefront of a new era in addiction science. The new faces of addiction: sugar, porn, and pixels. Addiction now includes behavioral addictions like sugar, pornography, and digital devices. Sugar addiction triggers dopamine rushes, leading to cravings and health issues. Pornography addiction, fueled by online availability, impacts relationships and mental health. Smartphone addiction, through social media and games, leads to sleep disturbances and anxiety. These addictions, though different from substance abuse, are equally damaging. Recognizing and addressing these new addictions is crucial. Society's normalization of these behaviors makes them harder to combat. Overcoming addiction is challenging, but achievable. Acknowledging the problem and seeking help is the first crucial step. Therapy, especially cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps modify negative thought patterns. Support groups like Alcoholics Anonymous offer community and hope. These strategies provide a foundation for lasting change and recovery. We live in a world saturated with addictive substances and behaviors. Despite the overwhelming nature of addiction, there is hope. Recovery begins with the decision to change. It's about reclaiming your power and rediscovering life's potential. The journey is tough, with setbacks and doubts, but you are not alone. Support is available. Each day is a chance to choose healing over hurt. Embrace the opportunity and fight for your recovery. In our daily lives, we often struggle with addictions that have become normalized. Constant phone usage, indulgence in unhealthy food, and even casual drinking. These behaviors are woven into our social fabric, making it challenging to break free. How do we change when the world around us celebrates these habits as fun? The answer lies in understanding that change doesn't have to be monumental. Drawing inspiration from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, we learn that small, incremental changes can lead to significant transformations. Start by identifying the cues that trigger your addictive behaviors. Is it boredom that makes you reach for your phone? Stress that drives you to unhealthy snacks? Once you recognize these patterns, you can begin to replace them with healthier alternatives. Set up your environment for success. Keep nutritious snacks within reach, set app limits on your phone, and establish routines that encourage positive behaviors. Remember, it's the tiny shifts, the 1% improvements, that compound over time. Embrace these small changes, and you'll find that breaking free from day-to-day addictions becomes not only possible, but sustainable. You have the power to redefine what fun and fulfillment look like in your life. Take the first step, no matter how small, and watch as those steps lead to a path of lasting change.